Alright. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Florencio Files, where we get to watch the deranged adventures of the Sewer Mermaid. A man who is so disgusting in the way he plays the strategy game that we assume he really did evolve from some sort of... Man, my words are not speaking good today, are they? From some sort of sewer scum. And speaking of which, what is this? Is he going for a supply depot block? That makes no sense. An engineering bay is going to give you way more hit points, and it only costs 25 minerals more. It's got 825, more than double hit points for literally 25% bonus cost. But you know what the hell? He's building a barracks at home. He's also hidden an SCV down here, but he's gone gas first as well. Which, okay, so it's some form of very tech-heavy build, maybe proxy factory or something like that down here. SCV is going to give that drone a taste of its drill. And it looks like this is starting to take damage. He's trying to block this base as well. The Zerg, though, has taken that one. That drone's still leading him about on a merry chase. And no, it's double barracks. Okay, so he's got one barracks at home to pretend, hey, this is a totally normal build. And the drone's like, yeah, there's a barracks, there's a gas. It does kind of look normal. Little does he know that there's a barracks on the other side of the map. The drone there doing its thing. This drone just still running around the base. Really good micro from Major Sharp. Now, obviously, we didn't even introduce the Zerg player because already weird shit started happening. Florencio has blocked the base. Zerg's been forced to take a third, and he's got a Proxy Reaper. But the Overlord's here. So, yeah, it's 2 racks Reaper that's meant to be a surprise. But with the Overlord spotting it, this should be an easy hold for Major Sharp, especially if he gets out some roaches or something like that. I mean, I say easy hold. It is still pretty far away, isn't it? And this hatchery is really late. Spawning pool does now finish for Major Sharp. Major Sharp still microing the drone, trying to keep that alive, and forgetting to build things at home because of it. Meanwhile, Florencio cancels the depot, gets back the 75 minerals, and now he puts down the engineering bay block. It's almost like I'm literally speaking into his ears and he can hear me live. And he says, hey, yeah, you're never getting that. 8 Zerglings on the way now for the Zerg player. Florencio is rallying Reapers out. He's already got one out. Where is it coming across the map? He hasn't rallied this barracks across the map, nor has he rallied that barracks, though. So with no rally points, I do question how he's going to get these units across the map. He's lost an SCV. It looks like Major Sharp's drone scout finally died as well. Major Sharp is being forced into a lot of Zerglings, and Ling Speed's still a long ways away. So with Micro, the Reapers are going to be able to dance around this. The Zerg is going to run straight past and go for the barracks? No! Get out of there, dude! What are you doing? Get back on creep, mate! Oh my god! What are you doing? You don't even have any drones to protect! Why? Where does Florencio dig up these players? My lord. I think it's something about proxying barracks under an Overlord after blocking their base that just breaks his Zerg player's brain. Meanwhile, he's got the second gas. And why is there a bunker behind his base this early in the game? He's literally Reaper rushing the guy, and he has a bunker behind his main mineral line just in preparation for the Bane Bust counterattack that probably happens in like half of these games. Looks like the engineering bay, did it get canceled? It didn't. He didn't cancel the engineering bay. So he actually lost the engineering bay there. The Zerglings do clean that one up, but the Reapers killed the Queen, and they've slowed down the Zerg from expanding a heck of a lot. Finally, Florencio is going to build a factory and a command center at home, and he's gone for that infamous orbital command center, which he very rarely does. Reapers and Zerglings going to have a bit of a battle. The Reapers, 5 men with jetpacks who say, wait, what are their guns called? Who has 2 P45 Gauss pistols and doesn't give a fuck? They load both of those up. They jump away. Every time the Zerglings come at them, they float away. I mean, it's kind of like being just that less athletic kid and the other kid keeps taunting you, and then, you know, he's just always able to talk shit and get away from you, and that is the Reaper. He's basically able to dunk over all of these less mobile Zerg units, and look at that, even pulls back the weak Reaper there. Lost only 2 Reapers. He's killed so many Zerglings and Queens. Devastating wins here off of what has been, really, it's a super delayed proxy Reaper rush. But now some more Zerglings will come out with Ling Speed. They're trickling in, though. Good pullback by Major Sharp. The Reapers still trying to pick a fight with a superior Zergling count. They're going to have to be careful. That ledge there is a really good point. That ledge there is also really nice. So I guess Jagannatha in general is a very good map if you're trying to escape. As Major Sharp does get an Evo chamber up. 20 drones versus 18. Meanwhile, this here... Oh, dude. Oh, my God. Anyone in the military watching in the comments? Shout out. Anyone ever been forced to do some chicken shit jobs? scrub those rocks until they're super clean. That's basically this queen's job is... Can you just kill that barracks and then we can build a base there, please, queen? And she's like, you know that'll take me 6 years to do. And they're like, well, you better get attacking then. Oh, he just bounced 2 Zerglings inside the wall. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but that was a perfectly placed grenade. And now, look, oh my god, the Zergs. Okay, he's trying to bait him back up the ramp. And dude, Major Sharp's not watching. Major Sharp's Zerglings being idled here, and the Reapers are just like, hey, dickheads, your wife is ugly. Haha. The Zerglings, unfortunately, not very intelligent. They are the sort of people who run straight into their opponent's defenses. Yeah, it's like, oh, you smell bad, and then they charge across the river crossing and, you know, get absolutely annihilated. Not saying Zerglings are the brightest. Florencios, on the other hand, are masters of shit talk. And I would be too, if I was a 13 kill Reaper, let's be real. 13 kills? Are you serious? 14? Make it, maybe 15? Yep, 15 kills. Oh my god, that one Reaper has 15 kills. 17 kills? No, and he died on 17 kills. Oh, I don't know what his name was, but we're definitely giving him a posthumous medal of, I don't know what it is, some sort of crusty poo that Florencio hands him. It's like a poo conch. You know, it's like a seashell, but it's made out of poo, and you blow into it, and it makes the brown note that makes everyone poo their pants. You guys know what I'm talking about. That guy's family, that 17 kill Reaper's family just got given a poo conch, 100%. Speaking of which, roaches are now on the way. Major Sharp is like, 7 minutes into this game. Could I please safely drone my expansion now? And you know what? I don't think Florencio's got anything to say about it for a little bit. So, Major Sharp, you better get working on that economy, mate, because you have not been hitting that economy at all for a long time. 23 drones. How many workers have gone down? 18. 18 drones. Man, 2-to-1 cost efficiency exactly there. 7 Reapers killed 18 drones. 36 Zerglings and 2 Queens. Let that sink in for a moment. Damn, dude. Are we watching Florencio or is this Beyond? Did you pay Beyond to boost your account, Florencio? What the hell is this, mate? You're not meant to have that sort of efficiency with your Reapers. The Hellions are going to run forward. The Roaches coming up. We've got 6 Roaches there. Some Zerglings already ran across. Now, this is double reacted factory into Hellions. And they actually could do really well, but Florencio a little worried about getting breached. He's got Widow Mines, Planetary on the natural as well. And you know what? I think it's good for him to just run past. He managed to run around trying to evade the frontal attack. Major Sharp had the exact same idea, and they both went to the same sneaky left-hand side corridor of the map, and they were like, oh, hey, I wasn't expecting to see you here, man. Honestly, I was trying to go unnoticed. Oh, speaking of going unnoticed, these drones wish nobody could see them right now. They wish they were absolutely invisible as the aliens dive in and start barbecuing them. Oh my gosh. Dude, Florencio is so happy right now. These aliens trying to live up to their Reaper comrade that already killed 17 units. They killed so many drones before going down. Meanwhile, oh no, Major Sharp falling victim to the same trap that his Zergling buddies did before, but an even more futile engagement than trying to go and fight across, into the Reapers with the Zerglings. These Roaches trying to take on a planetary fortress. My God, that is like a small child picking a fight with a professional MMA fighter. A professional MMA fighter picks them up, tosses them across the room, and literally there's a giant dent in their head afterwards. That's what happened to those Roaches. They just got destroyed. Florencio is now going to go to the next step. And keep in mind, by the way, if you guys want to make sure you don't die to random counterattacks, just build a random bunker in the back of your main with an engineering bay and depots surrounding it. And put the 3 Marines in it. Just insurance. What can I say, guys? Florencio, I don't actually know what he does, for work or what jobs he's had throughout his life, but realistically, I gotta say, I'm thinking that Florencio might be an insurance salesman, because think about it. A lot of what he does, we often think of it as setting up traps. We could easily think of it as setting up just little pieces of insurance. He's got Widow Mines here to fall back on. He's got a planetary. That's another piece of insurance. He's got a bunker behind his main base. And this allows him to get away with doing cheeky bullshit, which is exactly what he's doing right now. So he's going for the Corvid reactor, which is going to give plus 25 starting energy for the Ravens, and he's going to make a whole bunch of Ravens. Ghetto birds, as he calls them. I had to ask him what a ghetto bird was. We don't have those in Australia. Well, I mean, there's probably police helicopters. I don't know, really. I've never been chased by the police. We don't have, like, the TV shows like you guys do where it's, like, watching the helicopter and then chasing the dude and he's running and jumping over the fences and stuff. I kind of wish we had that sort of TV stuff. It does sound fun. I would definitely be a fan. Well, speaking of getting to know new experiences and things, that queen, she does take a big old widow mine to the face. And these widow mines just setting up all around the map. The cheeky douchebag robots of Terran, unfortunately not programmed very well. Basically, yeah, the Terrans, I imagine it was Mengsk government that invented the widow mines, just because they truly are pieces of shit. Like, if you think about it, they're like, you know, we're going to give it awesome cloaking, burrowing technology so it can conceal itself in the ground, run around, autonomous. It's fantastic. Also, the AI is going to run on Clippy's engine. Where it's like, hey, you look like you're a friendly unit. Can I explode on you? It's literally the most obnoxious unit in the game in that regard. Speaking of obnoxious, the Raven says, hey, do you like free units? How about free auto turrets? It's going to drop mass auto turrets just to kill creep tumors. Haven't seen that one before. That's a new one. The Ravens do run into the Spore and another queen, though. They've already used up their energy to kill a queen and a few creep tumors. Low value targets, I must say. 2 turrets at a time to take out creep tumors. Got to hang around, of course, to provide the detection. The queen comes out and she does die. And a whole bunch of creep tumors go down. Well, this does push back the Zerg's map vision, but still 2 forward tumors that got missed. And that means he's not really going to do too much so far, adding extra tech labs. Still trying to build more Hellions right now for yet another round. And honestly, what I love right now is we have got the full smorgasbord of Terran versus Zerg bullshit. If we think about it, right? We had Proxy Reaper, then we had a Hellion dive, now we've got Raven harass, then we're going to have another Hellion dive. The problem is all of these things get countered by a healthy pack of Mutalisks, right? They can run down Ravens, Hellions don't shoot up. Widow Mines are very good, though. Widow Mines are very good versus Mutalisks, and Corruptors as well. So the Widow Mines peppered over the map definitely do help set him up for that next step. And he's getting a 3rd base, so shout out to Florencio's macro. Actually kept building workers this game. He's got a Silver League turret behind his main. I love the Silver League turret. If you guys are wondering, what's a Silver League turret? Well, if you think about it, you always would want your static defenses on the front of your base. So if you're a good StarCraft player, you might put him here. You might put him on the edge where units might come in, so here and here. But if you're in Silver League, you always build them somewhere in the back of your main base, even though that's the edge of the map. You're like, I've got to guard the edge. Things can't come from off the map in StarCraft. I know there's a fair few people who watch this channel who don't actually, you guys are like, you don't play the game. Just so you know, random armies don't come from out there. It's only here. That would, otherwise it would be like, you know, I mean, I was going to say it's like chess, but then I'm like, well, actually, I mean, if you are playing with someone who's a bit of a dick in chess when you're a young lad and they're teaching you the rules, they might go ahead and tell you that, yeah, oh, no, this is the reinforcements rule. I get 8 pawns that come off from the side of the board, and you're like, what? Why? And they're like, oh, because you stepped on the trap square, and you're like, what? And the next thing you know, they got 8 more pawns, and it's not until months later that you realize they were making up the rules as they went because they're dickheads, and you should never have trusted them. What can I say? My childhood has been rife with cheaters, guys, and as a result, I no longer trust people when they tell me how video games work. Oh, he almost gets the snipe on that tree, but not going to quite. And the Muta's going to catch all these Ravens. The Widow Mines will get some juicy shots off, but it's only 2. You need 4 Widow Mines to get that splash damage to kill all of the Mutalisks. You can see most of these Mutas only got hit by the splash of a single Widow Mine as it was spread. The Widow Mines hit separate sides of the pack. Those Ravens all going down, and finally, after weathering the storm for so long, has Florencio screwed around for too long? Well, oh my god, okay, this is not a good fight. Major Sharp, get out of there. Major Sharp does end up losing a lot of Mutalisks. 8 Mutas go down, but he does get 6 Raven kills. Runs into another Widow Mine there. Oh, more auto turrets might be able to go down here as well. The Shredder is going to spam out auto turrets. He loses another Raven, but he does get a few more of those Mutalisks, and this is a good defense of his 3rd base. Florencio, he's not done yet either. There might be 17 Roaches out, but they aren't here right now, and these Hellions are going to once again go for some barbecue. Oh man, just absolutely having fun stepping into the Zerg nursery with a flamethrower. Feels good when you don't consider the other species intelligent or worth, you know, their lives worth it. And he's like, nah, we've got the Flammenwerfer. Yeah, let's go. It's like, okay. Yeah, bit of a psychopath, honestly. I feel like drones, literally, it's a floating crab. Looks kind of tasty, to be fair. Maybe, I feel like it would taste halfway between a stingray and a crab if you ate one. But they're harmless. Look at them. They're floating around, having a little harvest of the minerals. I can't believe I mean, I think you'd have to be a sicko to want to do some damage to them, to do harm. Well, Overseers do run past. Mutas are going to run in. Uh-oh. Oh, a lot of Mutas just died there. Dude, he's down to 21 Mutas have died to the Widow Mines and auto turrets. And look at these roaches. They've been taking some big mines. He does kill quite a few mines, though. Major Sharp, well done, mate. Does force the third base to lift, and that does hurt Florencio a lot. Florencio now, he's being forced not into plan B, not into plan C, but he's just going to use Hellion run-bys to distract while going to plan D. And plan D, I asked Florencio why he named it that. I said, oh, why is it just random letters, A, B, C, D? And he said, no. It's because it's time to call the big dick boys. And I was like, what? And he's like, the big dick boys. And I was like, who? Thors? And he's like, no. They have rather large guns. But I'm talking about the chunky flying lads. And I was like, what are you talking about, Florencio? Bam! Battle cruisers in the production tab right there. Command center on the left side is taking a ton of damage right now. Oh, he's not going to get there in time. Oh, Major Sharp with a great snipe. Florencio comes down with the revenge turrets. Oh, those Mutalisks get slaughtered. Okay, only 2 Mutas left. He does pay a price for it. Florencio at least got to be happy about that. And he's got another third command center, but he's very low on workers. Actually, where are his workers? Oh, he's got 15 workers on this mineral patch. They're all inside of each other. Florencio, a big fan of no personal space. His workers know all about being cramped into inhumane quarters. You can see there, they're literally breaking reality. That's actually hurting my eyes to look at. Whenever I see that, if you try to focus on it, it does your head in. You feel a little bit like you're on acid, or you've maybe. Yeah, something's gone wrong with reality. The simulation is breaking down a little bit, you know? Doesn't look too great. Anyways, we've got a command center going up on the high ground as well. The Shredder over there. Oh, Widow Mines on the right side. Mutalisks do fly right past that. 18 more Mutalisks. And he's got more upgrades, guys. Major Sharp still has 60 drone economy. Hasn't got that much gas mining and hasn't really kept expanding at like a super fast rate. So he's definitely keeping up and is ahead of Florencio, but doesn't have the money to just drown him. And that bodes well for Flo, because Flo, he can get very efficient. He can also get very inefficient, I guess, to be fair. But there are times where he can be very efficient. So far in this game, he's almost 2-1. And his Terran Versurg especially known for it. Now, these Mutas usually going to look to deny bases. And I'll tell you what, Florencio's almost banking on it. He's got 5 Widow Mines, 2 missile turrets, a third one going up here. He's got more Widow Mines all around the map that could soften this up as well. And on the other hand, Major Sharp is making roaches. He's got roach speed, +2 range. Carapace is on the way as well. Florencio continued to just hide his battle cruisers. There we go. Actually, no, he's sending him out. First 3 battle cruisers are going to go across the map on a raid. And these Mutas, dude. Hey, let's go find some fucking Terrans to kill, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Okay, nah, dude, I'm pretty sure I saw some fucking dudes burrow underground. No, we don't want to. No, Barry, no. Ah, Barry, get back. Ow. Barry, Gary, Snarry, Jerry, and Larry all just got their faces ripped off. A bunch of them will barely get out of there. Very, very low. You should have just let Barry go, man. You should have just let him go in there. Oh, Jesus. You see a bunch of Widow Mines burrow, you fly the other way with your Mutalisks, guys. These are hot tips from the Florencio Files, this show which totally makes you a better player of StarCraft. Definitely not someone who just gets better at taking your opponent's soul and ruining their experience. Battle cruisers are going to get the hatchery down. They're going to take out the Hydra Den as well. And 12 Corruptors are on the way, but the Spire looking very exposed. Where are these Mutalisks, man? They're trying to regenerate. He's waiting for the Corruptors to get out. Corruptors will counter the BCs, but they can always teleport home. And unfortunately, Florencio does not have Yamato. He does stop that Spire upgrade. He's just taken out so much of the Zerg's tech. There is another Spire in the main going up with a greater Spire. Does catch one of the Corruptors flying up. Those, oh my god, +1 armor? Oh dude, +1 armor means the battle cruisers are doing 2 damage a shot. It's taking 100 battle cruiser shots to kill a single Corruptor. Oh! He's going in with the roaches again! It's a lot of roaches as well, but they're very clumped up. And that twin Ibex cannon, man. Dude, this planetary fortress is going to go for a heroic hold attempt. Can it do it? Dude, some of the SCVs aren't repairing. Florencio, you gotta repair. He brings in more SCVs. The roach count is starting to dwindle. Meanwhile, Hellion's going on the other side, and the battle cruisers are going to teleport home. Oh, 100 hit points, 200, 150 hit points, 200, 250, and he saved it. The roaches. Oh man, every single roach goes down, and he loses all of his drones on his only mining base. Dude, Major Sharp just went to Dicktown. I didn't even realize we already had the Elon Musk Hyperloop working, guys, because he literally just got blitzed. Honestly, I don't think that even does it justice. Major Sharp just went from a good position in this game, and he literally just got beamed into Dicktown. He's like, I didn't realize we were in Star Trek, but like my molecules were over there, and it was a nice place. There were rainbows, it smelled good. Now I'm over here, and it doesn't smell good, and I question the hygiene of this place. It's unhygienic. Also, since it's Dicktown, why is there so many poop smears on the wall? Florencio's manic laughter softly echoing in the background, of course, as he continues to torture his opponent. These ravens, which I honestly had forgotten about, I thought they all died, are now completely filled with energy, and that means each one has 4 auto turrets. That's 7 ravens. 7 times 4 is 28. Quick maths. 28 auto turrets is what we in the industry would call an oh shit. If you're a Zerg player and 28 auto turrets get dropped in your base, you go, ah shit, that doesn't seem very fair. Ah, Jesus, ow, 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 ow. That there may be the most professional piece of commentary I've ever provided for you lovely folks. He just got up to 48 Mutalisks have been killed now. 48 Mutalisks. Even the Corruptors took a ton of damage. They had to back away. And Florencio here from Proxy Reaper. Wait, no, sorry. Depot block into Proxy Reaper. Oh my god! Beats the Corruptors into the Widowmine as well. Okay, guys. It was Depot block. Remember, Depot block, then Proxy Reaper, then it was a Hellion dive, then it was Raven harass, then another Hellion dive, then BCs, then another Hellion dive. Widowmine traps always have been set up all across the map as well. Not to mention coming in there at the end with the 3rd round of mass auto turrets. That there, talk about using all the tools in the arsenal. This was legitimately sick, Florencio. He comes out of it at the end of the game with a better than 3-to-1 cost efficiency. Holy crap, Florencio. Your build orders might not be exactly pristine, but they get the job done in an absolutely beautiful way. Guys, if you've enjoyed the show, thank you very much. Please consider checking out the Patreon. Like all these lovely people, I want to say thanks to, especially Maxan, Colonel SC, and Modern Totem, who are all conductors of the Dicktown Express. But everybody else, whether you contribute small or large, or if you just watch the videos, share, comment, makes a big difference. If you want to support the Patreon, links below. Check it out there. It's in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.